It hasn't rained for weeks. I felt persecuted by a mysterious power. That power that the peasants call God. That power that had taken Kitty from me, and that was at this very moment drying up my fields. I decided I would fight back. If the water won't come from the sky, we'll take it from the earth. We'll fill the mill to bring up the water from the well, and we'll irrigate our own fields. There'll be no more poor seasons, no more meager harvests, no more hunger for you and your families. Let's not wait for God to provide that which we can take for ourselves.
Oops.
Yes, sir. We need to do this.
Kitty? Captain Brennan's asking. Right? Again?
There is something I didn't tell you. I'm married.
You're not obliged to tell me.
I need your help. My wife is here. I saw her waiting with wine with her relatives of the missing. She's looking for me.
I'll bring her right away. Over 65 years of pioneering television.
We were rebels, really.
Pushing every boundary to bring the wonders of our natural world into the screen.
To film something nobody ever filmed before.
Experience the legacy of innovation, conservation, and discovery from the BBC. A world of natural history. First time ever on BBC Select.
No. Don't. I can't. She didn't want me to leave. I was looking for God knows what over the water. Tell her I'm not here. What do you do?
Oh, I see 10 of you there. And 2 people voted in the poll. Hi, Ash. I don't know if I've seen you in my lives before, but welcome. I'm just eating some dinner. Yeah, I've got a lot of veggies on this plate. I'll give you a close-up. I basically just like made a quinoa plate. So the bottom base is quinoa, which is like a kind of like a grain. And then there's curry tofu, green olives, red cherry tomatoes, pickles, red cabbage with carrot over here. And then I just put a bunch of like tahini on top of it. Yes, it's a very good dinner. Megan McCauley, hi. Quinoa is so good. I agree. I love it. I'm curious to see how you guys are voting in my poll. Interesting. Okay. You guys are split. Thank you, Ash. You're cool. I will take that compliment.
Excellency.
Right now it's, let's see, I think it's just about 10 p.m. here in Minneapolis. So I'm having a late dinner. Thank you, Megan. Thank you for subscribing. I'm loving these YouTube lives. I think they're so fun. Let's see. DB97, do you meditate? I don't really meditate. I would say, so I run long distance. For example, this evening I went on a 6-mile run, and I don't run with music. I don't run with headphones. So I feel like the whole time I'm running, I'm kind of just like thinking to myself, like I'm thinking about my day, thinking about dinner. So I guess that's like kind of meditation while I'm running. Ooh, yummy delicious. Yeah, it kind of was like this last ditch effort to put something together for myself, so I just raided my fridge and made this plate of food. Do a 360 of you. I'm gonna just sit right down, stay where I'm at, and eat this food because I'm starving. But I can give you a 360 of this dish. Well, maybe not a whole 360, but lots of color going on. I guess how old I am.
Please, go to Kitty and ask her forgiveness. If you have from his you say, then do it. Bring me peace.
28. You're 19. I'm not 19. I'm not really that close to 19 anymore. Guess how old I am. Ash. Can't really see your profile picture. I don't know if that's like, doesn't look like a photo of you, so I have no clue. No idea. I have nothing to, I have no real photo to base your age off of. Mine 9. I hope you don't mean you're 9 years old.
I don't want to drive you away.
Ooh, I am so hungry, guys. You sway. Where are you from? You seem to be really smart from the way you carry yourself. Thank you. I'm from Minnesota. I was born right here in Minneapolis. My dad is an immigrant from Ethiopia. He came here in the 1980s, and my mom is an American. She grew up here. So I'm half Ethiopian, half white European, because my mom is a mix of English, Irish, German, I think a little bit of Dutch. So half and half. Let's see. I'm sending you my email on TikTok. I'm actually not on TikTok. I've been a little hesitant to go on TikTok because I've read these news articles where they're talking about banning TikTok in the United States or in certain states. I don't know if it would be like a whole country ban. And I think it would be so sad to set up a TikTok and grow TikTok and then for some reason have it be banned wherever I live. So I haven't jumped on TikTok just yet. But I do watch TikTok videos. I hope they don't ban it. I really like it. Ooh, my nose is so itchy today. Oof. If you haven't yet voted in the poll, take a wild guess at who I haven't seen in concert. I listed 4 artists, like singers, musicians. So try to guess which one I haven't seen in concert. So good, says Ash. I've never gotten into TikTok. Every time I hop on, it's just the next person revealing their. Oh no! Oh gosh, yeah, that's not my kind of content. I mean, I like long form videos, which is why I like YouTube so much. I like shorts though, and that's kind of like TikTok. Yeah, I never got into the platform, so it's there. I don't really go on much. What show are you watching? I'm watching a TV version of Anna Karenina, if you know that book. It's a great book. Am I going to stay here? This big again. Shrigmatius. Welcome to the chat. I'm gonna pull open the poll again and see which artists you guys think I haven't seen. 25% say Taylor Swift, 33% say Justin Bieber, 42% say her, and 0% say Billie Eilish. Okay. Keep on voting. I'm not gonna tell you just yet. I'm gonna give you guys some more time. This is honestly so fun. I love YouTube Live on my phone. I previously was going live on my computer and it just wasn't the same. I don't think people scroll through desktop lives. I think they want to have like the mobile vertical form, so this is really fun. Shrigmatius, I hope I'm saying your username right. This is like kind of a build your own quinoa plate that I made just using what I had on hand in my fridge. This wasn't really planned. So the bottom is quinoa, the base of it, and then I have cherry tomatoes. I'll just rotate this for you. This is red cabbage with carrot. The yellow pieces are curry tofu with some paprika. And then these are green olives over here. And then there's pickles in the middle you can't really see under my fork. And then I drizzled it with some lemon juice, some tahini, which is like sesame seed paste, and some salt. And I think that's it. So it's kind of like a little Mediterranean plate going on here. I still don't think it'll be enough though, because I went for a run today and I'm always hungry after I run, and I feel like I never eat enough food after I go running because you're burning off calories. So we'll see. I might need to make a second plate. But I am famished. Looks nasty. I mean, hey, some people wouldn't like this food. I happen to love this food. Mm. I see 27 of you now on this live stream, but I'm only seeing 12 votes in the poll. So if you're here and you haven't voted, take a guess. Try to see if you can get it right, which artist I haven't seen in concert. Which person have I not seen perform live in concert? Yeah, I don't think it's nasty. I love this stuff. I love to make really colorful food too. I try to get lots of different colors on my plate if I can.
session, so I wasn't going to finish up with this.
Hmm. Lee Kendrick Winston. Did you look up Clayton Road yet? No, but I can do that right now. I actually have my computer right here off to the side, so let me quick Google Clayton Road and see what's going on there. Thank you for the reminder, Lee Kendrick. Clayton Road, right? Clayton Road. Oh, I'm getting a California address and a Missouri address. You remember from yesterday? I'm blanking on yesterday. Is Clayton Road... You're gonna have to help me out. My brain is absolute mush after today. I had a very long day. I just typed Clayton Road into Google, but I feel like this is not the correct Clayton Road. I'm getting Clayton Road, California. Look at the moment. Which moment? Gosh. Did you say the answer yet? Also, hi. Hi, Bookworm. I didn't say the answer yet if you're asking about the poll. So keep on guessing. I'm planning on being on here live for, I would guess, like an hour, hour and a half. So I think I might hold out till the very end to let you guys know the answer. Your profile is cool. Thank you, Ash. I mean the comments. Yeah, Lee Kendrick, I'm going to have to check the comments from yesterday's live to remember Clayton Road. Ooh, gosh, my allergies are just in their prime right now here in Minneapolis, so my nose is so itchy. I don't want this to continue. Thank you, Megan. Like your channels. Yeah, I recently hit 1,000 subscribers, which is why I'm able to do live streams on mobile, and I absolutely love this format. And it's been really fun growing my channel. It's funny because back in January of this year, I had about 350 subscribers, something like that, and my New Year's resolution was to reach 500 subscribers by the end of this year. I really didn't think I would hit 1,000 before the end of this year, so it's really, really cool to see it grow. Please look up Clayton Road. I asked too many people and they didn't. Yeah, I looked up Clayton Road. I don't think I'm getting what you were mentioning. Because I was getting a bunch of different locations in the United States. So I'll have to go back to the comments and check that out. Okay, let's see. Clayton Road. All right, I'm gonna check the poll really quick. So, people are saying, for which artist I haven't seen live in concert, 27% say Taylor Swift, 13% say Billie Eilish, 27% say Justin Bieber, and 33% say her. All right, so I'm gonna close that. Poll is still open. I just kind of dropped it down for myself. All right, let's see. Clayton Road. Nope, still not getting anything. When is your birthday? So, if you go to my YouTube channel, I recently posted a video on my birthday. It was this month, so if you go to my channel, you'll be able to tell when my birthday is. My birthday is on October 8th. Oh, cool. It's in a week then. No, like a week and a day. It'd be next Tuesday, I think. Well, happy early birthday to you, Lee Kendrick. Do you have any fun birthday plans scheduled for next week or maybe even this coming weekend to celebrate? I can't wait. Yeah, that's how I felt about my birthday. I love my birthday. It's always really fun. Hello, John. Good to see you. Let me quick make you a mod. I've recruited a couple of people to be my moderators. Boom. Okay. Hopefully you can moderate now. Okay, Lee Kendrick, you said, yep, I'm going to Incredible Pizza. I don't know what that is, but I like pizza. It's actually one of my recipe ideas that I have on my list of things to make. I haven't done pizza yet on my channel, and I think it would be really fun. John, I hope you're having a good day. I have 9 days for my birthday. Yeah, it's coming up soon. Very soon. I love birthdays so much. If you like coffee, don't forget to go to Starbucks because on your birthday they give you a free coffee drink any size. They might actually let you swap that out for a free food item too, but I always go to Starbucks on my birthday and I get a free venti, just big old fancy drink, and it's completely free. Doing good. How are you? I'm doing good. Sorry if you see me scratching my nose. I have allergies and there's leaves everywhere now because it's fall. So my nose is pretty itchy at the moment, but other than that, I'm having a very good Monday. I love coffee so much. I drink coffee every single day. I have a little Nespresso. There's like a little Nespresso machine corner in my kitchen. And if you watch, I would say like most of my food videos, whenever I go over to my stovetop to cook, you can see the coffee corner off to the side with my Nespresso machine. So yeah, it's like the best thing ever. I don't know what life would be without coffee. It's so good. All right, let's check the poll. I see 19 people have voted. So, 21% say Taylor Swift, 21% say Billie Eilish, 26% say Justin Bieber, and 32% say her. Hey, Luke. I remember you from yesterday. So I'm guessing you voted Billie, if you're asking Billie. What was your favorite show? Oh, you weren't there at the end. Okay, so if anyone didn't see the poll that I did in yesterday's live, it was what is my favorite TV show? And I put Game of Thrones, Downton Abbey, The Walking Dead, and The Last of Us. And my favorite TV show of all time, nothing will beat it ever, is Game of Thrones. I love that. I mean, I know the last season, a lot of people were like, that was a terrible season. It was fine. I mean, I still was gonna watch the whole thing, but I was like, this is just so rushed. It felt really rushed. There were lots of mistakes. There was like a plastic water bottle underneath some guy's chair in one of the scenes, and this is set in some like fictional kind of Lord of the Rings fantasy land. So I don't know what happened with that last season, but putting that aside, I love the books too. I read the first few books and then I started watching the show, and I really like the series of books. So Game of Thrones all the way. Totally love it. My dad and my granddaddy drink coffee. Yeah, coffee is life. Okay, Luke, so it sounds like you had guessed Game of Thrones. People got it right. Hello, Jesse. Welcome back. I think you were in my live on Saturday, and I don't know if I saw you yesterday. I am having a really good Monday. I'm really hungry. I had a busy day at work, and then I went for a run this evening, and I feel like I just can't keep up with my appetite, so I'm like trying to eat enough food so that I'm, replacing what I burned. Yep, I remember you on Saturday. I'm in 3rd grade. I'm a boy, and I'm 8. If you're 8, I'm shocked. That is very young to be on YouTube. I'm a sweet tea drinker. I like sweet tea. I should do a poll about my favorite drinks. Okay, yeah. So, reading your comment, John. Oh my gosh, I was so sad to hear the news. I think it was last Friday that Maggie Smith, aka Professor McGonagall in Harry Potter, aka the Dowager Countess in Downton Abbey, passed away. Oh, I was so bummed. She's such an icon. And Downton Abbey is a very close second. That's my second favorite show behind Game of Thrones, like a very close second. I've rewatched that like probably 3 or 4 times at this point. Like I know the dialogue pretty well in Downton Abbey. Actually, for those of you who do like Downton Abbey, the third and final movie is coming out next September, right around my birthday, September 12th of 2025. So you know what I'm going to be doing on my birthday next year. Or I should say the day before. I always get in fights at school. That's not good. I hope they're just little fights and not like big fights. You were telling me how much you liked The Cold. Yeah, I mean, I'm a huge fan of The Cold. I mean, as I'm sitting here just with my allergies, because there's just all these autumn leaves coming down and being outside all the time, I think my allergies just get to me sometimes. But one reason I really like The Cold and I really like winter is that there's just no pollen, nothing is flowering, you know, nothing can grow, it's too cold. So it is kind of this break that I get from my allergies, which I tend to have more of in the spring, summer, and fall. But I like all the seasons. I'm waiting for the new Inside Out to come out. I actually haven't seen the original Inside Out. I'm not much of an animated film person. How much we're made for each other. Oh, you really aren't beating around the bush, are you, Jesse? I appreciate the honesty. How was it, Jesse, that you found my sister's channel? Because I think you're a crossover from Rachel's channel over here. Ro have no Riz. I'm not a judge of Riz. Especially on the internet. I feel like it's hard to tell. I feel like Riz is one of those things that you can only judge if you've interacted with a person in real life. That's my take on Riz. I have best Riz than him. I don't know. But it's okay, guys. It's not a Riz competition. Just going through lives and caught my eye, then said you were coming over because it was your birthday. Funny. Yeah, that was a very action-packed live, for sure. There was a lot going on. I was happy that I could make it over to my sister's place in time to be in part of her live and then also make our movie, which was really good. If you guys like scary movies and you like James McAvoy, definitely go and see Speak No Evil. That's the movie that we went to see on my birthday because it was Friday the 13th. I love scary movies and I really love James McAvoy. And I was like, this is perfect. I just need to go see this movie for my birthday because it just was the perfect way to end like a spooky Friday the 13th day anyways. And we really liked it. James McAvoy is so talented. I feel like he's well known. He's a famous actor, but I feel like he deserves so much more hype. Like I've been revisiting some of his old stuff. Like he was in Atonement, like beautiful drama movie. He was in Becoming Jane with Anne Hathaway about Jane Austen. I feel like he's kind of transitioned into these scary roles now. Sorry, food went down the wrong way. I just a few days ago was watching Split, which was like crazy because James McAvoy plays a character that has 20, either 23 or 24 distinct personalities, and so he's kind of splitting in between all these personalities. Incredible. He's so talented. I could just go on and on about how much I like James McAvoy. I like emo movies because, whoops. I like emo movies. I like scary movies in fighting movies. Yeah, I like those too. I don't know about emo movies though. Like, do you mean like drama movies? Like emotional movies? Because I really like drama movies. You were funny dancing in the background. I remember that. Yep. That was very fun. I had to make an entrance. Hey Stax, welcome. Good to see you here. He's always amazing. I know, right? I was talking to a family friend, longtime family friend, and he was looking for a movie to go see. Well, no, I was telling him about Speak No Evil. And he's like, how was it? I'm due for a scary movie. And I told him, I was like, well, it's like Mr. Tumnus from the Chronicles of Narnia, except he's like really scary in this movie. And the family friend of ours, he's like, that Tumnus boy has a dark side to him. And I was like, yes, I feel like he's been aging from like romantic interests. And remember he was Xavier in X-Men, the character who's in a wheelchair. I feel like he's gone from like Mr. Tumnus in the Chronicles of Narnia to romantic love interest in Atonement and Becoming Jane, and Xavier, so like main character, really like compelling. And he's now in like Glass, Split, and Speak No Evil. I feel like he's been in other stuff too. So he's really, in my head, he's kind of transitioned away from family-friendly roles. I could just go on and on about him. Definitely an amazing actor. Yeah, he is fantastic. Jesse, I'm waiting for your sister to give me crap because the Packers lost. Oh, I didn't know you're a Packers fan, Jesse. I just watch American football. I mean, I'll root for the Vikings, but we just aren't that good, and we've never won a Super Bowl. And the Packers have, and I grew up really liking Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers, and I've been to Lambeau, which was freaking crazy. As a kid, I remember going there. This was back when we had the Metrodome in Minneapolis. It's since been torn down. But compared to the Metrodome here, which just looked like a large parachute umbrella thing on the skyline, we did a family road trip out to Green Bay, and the stadium was no joke, like really intimidating. It was massive. I remember like all this metal and silver, and just the energy there was unreal. So I'm sorry that the Packers lost. I don't know how they're doing this year. I don't even know who their quarterback is. In my head, it's like Aaron Rodgers forever, but I feel like that boat has sailed. Emily and Kylie, hi! I don't recognize you, your username, so welcome if you're here and you're new. Not Mr. Tumnus. Right, I know. I just will, like, mention Mr. Tumnus in passing, and people are like, oh my god, that's right, he was that, like, little, fawn satyr creature in the Chronicles of Narnia. He's forever Mr. Tumnus for me, because I remember watching the Chronicles of Narnia. I was probably in like 2nd or 3rd grade. And I was like, oh, he's like a sweet mythical creature. He's friendly. Lee Kendrick, I be king in towing the what shorty and thoughty. She don't give a... I'm guessing that's like a song that you're typing. Yeah, I'm from Wisconsin. If our kicker could make field goals, we would have won. Oh no. Oh, I feel like the Vikings have had multiple kickers end our season run because they missed their field goal. Like everything was on the line. The guy just had to kick it through the gridiron and he missed. I remember watching 2 of those. I can't remember their names, but we have had some cursed kickers on the Vikings. It's unfortunate. How are you guys doing? this season? How are the Packers doing? In I would say here in the cities, at least like in Minneapolis and St. Paul, I see Packers gear all the time. It's totally normal. I feel like there's so many Wisconsin people over here. And likewise, there's probably lots of Minnesota people over in Wisconsin too. So I see Packer gear all the time. And whenever I do, I'm like, oh, I wonder if they have a game today. Because people really represent. Packers and Vikings are definitely quite the rivalry. Better than my Cardinals. Oh, nice. I loved the Cardinals when Larry Fitzgerald was on the Cardinals, who is from Minnesota. He went to high school here at the Academy of Holy Angels right here in the metro area. Gosh, how old is that guy now? Larry Fitzgerald. Cardinals, right? Yeah. Wow. Oh my God, he's 41 now. And he was born here too. Larry Fitzgerald. So that's like my Cardinals knowledge. Because I remember we would play him and I was like, oh, I wish he would stayed here in Minnesota. But also too, I mean, I think he did quite well for himself at Arizona. Better than he would have here. Packers' new quarterback is Jordan Love. Okay, yes. I've seen that name. Luke, I'm from Texas, but I've always liked the Packers. Right? I know. I love that the fans own the Packers. Like, I think it's a franchise, right? Green Bay Packers franchise value. Well, no, ownership. Like, I remember my parents telling me when we rolled up into Green Bay that the Packers are like publicly owned and the fans own the team. And I was like, well, that makes sense because they're like crazy about the Packers. I just Googled Green Bay Packers ownership and it says Green Bay Packers are publicly owned, non-profit, with no single owner. The team is owned by its fans. Wow. That's so cool. Yeah, the Packers are pretty cool. I do kind of hope that Netflix follows through on the Narnia adaptation. That's something I don't know about. But I love the Chronicles of Narnia. I think they ended, the last one I heard of was, I think it was Voyage of the Dawn Treader. Because there was Prince Caspian, because I remember everyone all the girls in my grade thought he was so cute. And then after that one, I remember hearing about Voyage of the Dawn Treader, but I don't know what happened to Narnia. Give us a house tour. I'm not going to do a house tour today. I might in the future. I'm still on baseball season yet, so go Brewers. Nice. I am not a baseball fan. I'm going to probably get some haters by saying this, but like, there are so many, I would rather watch paint dry than watching baseball. I really don't like baseball, guys. I play football, flag football. Nice. Yeah, that's how I remember playing football in like grade school. We're 2-2. Okay. That's good, I think. Better than 0-4. I play real football next month. By real football, oops, do you mean like soccer? I feel like some people refer to, what am I thinking? Real football. People think that's, like soccer is not the way to say it. Yes, I miss Fitzgerald. He was a legend. I know. Should have stayed with the backup quarterback. I'm a hiker. That's crazy cool. Never knew that. So back to me and you being made for each other. Hi, Sir Ooch. I remember you from yesterday's chat. Love is in the air. Oh my goodness. I'm a meat eater. Love my steaks. I'm a former meat eater. No worries. Baseball is a lot more fun to watch live than on TV. Yeah, the last time I went to a baseball game, it was, gosh, I want to say it was in 2019. It was definitely before COVID, and my best friend from college was up here visiting me. She's from Missouri, and whatever I mean, I know barely anything about baseball, but her team was playing. And so I was like, okay, we got to go to a game here. And it was really fun. And my sister used to work for a company where they would just hand out free baseball tickets to go anytime to Target Field, which is where the Twins play here. And it's like a nice evening. I feel like summer evenings when it's cool in the evening, the sun is down, and you can just sit there, enjoy a drink, enjoy some snacks, just chat with your buddies, and yeah, just watch the game unfold. So it's not completely terrible, but it's not my first choice of sport. I'll be staying home all day doing nothing. Is that for your birthday or is that for another day this week? Jesse, go Astros, go Brewers. Astros. Okay. Is it Houston? Astros are in what city? Houston. Okay. Cool. I do know something about baseball, I guess. You have really pretty eyes. Thank you. Hot head like jump in my heart anytime. Jesse, I think the Twins just got eliminated. Not surprising. Minnesota teams are notorious for not doing well, which sucks because they were doing pretty good up until the end of the season. Oh, very sad. Yeah. I'm trying to think of teams that are good here. I don't know. I think the Lynx are pretty good. That's our women's baseball team. Oh, this show I'm watching is really intense. I'm watching Anna Karenina. You're in Minnesota, so none. Yeah, I know. It sucks. I remember thinking as a kid, I was like, gosh, it'd be so cool because we would watch the Super Bowl. We still do. We watch it every February. And I remember as a kid, every time there was a Super Bowl, it was always new teams. I remember watching the Falcons. I remember watching the Manning brothers, each of them. I remember. What's his face? Tom Brady, of course. Like all these different teams, and I was like, gosh, it would be so amazing to be from one of those cities and be actually rooting for your team and watch them win the Super Bowl. Just once. John says, my Arizona Diamondbacks just got eliminated too. See, I don't even know, I don't know the baseball season. I watch soccer almost exclusively and I follow the Premier League in England. And so they follow it's kind of like a semester or like an academic year season. So they start playing in August and they stop playing in May. So I have been very happy because during the summer, I love the summer, but I'm really sad because the Premier League is off. They're all on break. So they just started in August again. And so that's been really fun to watch. Which adaptation of Anna Karenina? So it's not the movie with Keira Knightley and, what's his face? So great. Forgot his name. It's actually a TV version. Let me see if I can pull up the info here. I love like old period dramas, like Downton Abbey, for example. And I love the story of Anna Karenina. So this one, can I find the info? But it looks like it's a TV series. I don't know any of these actors. I think they actually are like Russian. Like the actors' names who they're listing, it's like Elizaveta Boyarskaya, Karen Shakhnazarov, Maxim Matveyev. Like, it's not an American production. I don't know if it's like a European production or like a Western European production. I don't know. It looked good though. So far I'm loving it. I love Russian culture and history and literature. They are masters of the arts for sure. Kind of like the Vikings theme. That's Minnesota, I think. John, that would have been a good series to watch, Diamondbacks versus Brewers. So are the Brewers still alive? Brewers still in it. What is going on here? I want to score a goal with you. But glad they're not, because they knocked us out last year, I believe. Haystacks the Great. Most film. Oh, cool. Oh my gosh, wow. That's amazing. Okay, let me look this up. You guys, I really do love like Russian literature and art and film. Most film Anna Karenina. Ooh. Oh, wait, hold on. This might be the one I'm watching. Hold on. This is funny. Oh, no. Never mind. You said it was a Soviet era one. Yeah. 1967. Definitely haven't seen that one, but I will watch it. I love it. You play the Mets tomorrow. Okay, wow. Exciting. Do you play at your home turf, or do you play the Mets, like at the Mets stadium? Which is a 10 out of 10 YouTube channel if you want Russian movies. Well, let's subscribe. YouTube Mosfilm is I'm guessing. Oh, cool. Oh my gosh, wow, they have a lot of subscribers. Very cool. Okay. This is great. Anna Karenina. Okay. I think the Brewers are fighting for a wild card spot right now. Okay. Cool. Lots of baseball discussion in this chat. I love it. All right, I got 23 votes. I think once the clock hits 1 hour, I'll let you know what the answer is. Oh my gosh, this is so interesting. Things have really evened out. So pretty much like it's split between Taylor Swift, Billie Eilish, and her. Wow. You guys are so divided on who I haven't seen in person. Jesse at home. Okay, so they're playing in Milwaukee. Is that where? This is so. I'm glad I have my computer open because I'm doing all of the research here. Milwaukee Brewers. Okay, Milwaukee. Nice. Nice. Hold on, let me ask Rachel, LOL. Yeah, she's live too. I was literally like minutes away from turning on my live, and I saw that she went live, and I was like, oh, shoot. I guess I could pull her up on my desktop, though. Oh, yeah, I bet I could right here. This is so fun. I feel so techie. Ah, yay, there she is. Oh, this is so funny. The divided votes definitely adds to the suspense. Okay, honestly, I'm really, really happy to see that people are so puzzled as to what the correct answer is, because yesterday's question wasn't even fun because everyone I mean, I like that people were able to guess Game of Thrones is my favorite show, but it just was like everyone guessed. I thought there'd be way more for like The Walking Dead or The Last of Us because those are so good too. But no, yesterday's poll was not that interesting. So yeah, this one is interesting though because you guys really can't decide. I'm gonna tell her I'm taking to you. Be right back. I did not guess right yesterday. Oh, what did you guess, Haystacks? What show did you think was my fave? Oh, this is so fun. I'm gonna chat my sister really quick. Hey, Richie. Yeah, I've got my sister right over here in her live, so we're both going at it. If you want to hop over to hers, her username is Rachel Gore, and she has a great channel. Okay, I missed some of these. Oh, Downton Abbey. Okay, yeah. I mean, oh my gosh, I love me some Brits. Like, I joke that I would happily be a dual citizen of the U.S. and Great Britain. I would never ever give up my U.S. citizenship. I love being a citizen of this country, but I also am obsessed with the Brits. Like, I think I love their accent. I love their sense of humor. They're so snarky, so dry. Kind of weird too. Like Monty Python humor is kind of strange. Tea, the whole like fuss they make about tea. I'm not a tea person, so I've always been like, what is all the fuss about with this leaf water? It's not good. And people are like, Hannah, you haven't had good tea. It's worth it. So, yes. But Downton Abbey, that is like, I'm so fascinated by British, like, royalty, nobility, these manor estates that they have out in the country. I don't know, everything about it. I'm such an Anglophile. I love it over there. Talking, says Jesse. For sure, I was dead convinced. I missed out on Game of Thrones. Oh, yeah, definitely go and finish it. I mean, just so you know, the last season might be a little bit disappointing for you, but it's still worth a watch just to see how it all wrapped up. This is so funny. I'm seeing Jessie in my sister's chat too. Here, I think I muted her by mistake. So, yeah, it was amazing. So funny. Okay, I'm going to reveal the answer to the question in 1 minute because we're almost at an hour, guys. I've been on here for 59 minutes. And, oh my gosh. So split. I love it. This sounds... Oh, hold on, I'm going to respond to my sister. She's talking to me. Okay. Okay, guys, 40 seconds left. If you haven't voted, vote in the poll. People are so divided. People cannot... Well, some of you figured it out, but this is like the kind of poll that I want. I want a poll, like, I've been trying to think of questions to ask where it would be hopefully difficult for people to guess the right answer. So this one, in my book, was a success because you guys are all completely divided amongst the 4 options. When Game of Thrones started, I mainly recognized Peter Dinklage from his role in The Baxter as the gay wedding planner. Oh, yeah, honestly, I mean, I love so many characters from Game of Thrones, but I think Tyrion ended up being I loved Sansa in the end. Hot take, I actually really liked Queen Cersei, and people were like, God, she's horrible. I really liked her. But Tyrion was like such an epic storyline. Overcame so much, so sharp, so awesome. And I love, love, love Peter Dinklage. I think he made the show for me. Oh my God. Okay, so I've been on here for an hour now. I said I would reveal the answer. So, drum roll everyone. Which artist have I not seen live in concert? Well, let's see. Some of you got it right. It's Billie Eilish. So I've seen Taylor Swift. I went to the Eras tour last summer. It was freaking amazing. I'm just gonna end it right there. Amazing. I saw Justin Bieber a couple of summers ago, and I think I saw her a couple of years ago as well. So I have yet to see Billie Eilish. Maybe it was easy for some of you to guess because I think she's the most Gen Z of the four I listed here. I don't know. Maybe I don't seem like too much of a Gen Z person. I love Monty Python. As for the T, it reminds me of Scotland's Glasgow Edinburgh rivalry. I feel like I'm never ever saying that right. Edinburgh? Edinburgh? Which of you were able to guess that which of you were able to guess the right answer? Jesse, I want to know what generation you grew up in, but I know you're not supposed to ask a woman her age. Oh, I don't care. Actually, if you go to my channel, I share my age. I don't care. But I'm going to leave it as a surprise. Not a surprise, but just if you go to my channel, you'll be able to quickly find my age because I recently did a birthday vlog. And the way that I do my birthdays is I title them turning and then the age, and then I label my birthday as a certain thing. So for example, I think I did turning 27 my COVID birthday. So that's kind of the format that I do. I try to give a theme to my birthdays so that I can remember them in hindsight. Edinburgh. Okay, Edinburgh. You guessed Justin Bieber. I'm a huge fan of Justin Bieber. I love him. He's so talented. He also just recently had a baby with Hailey. I think his kid's name is Jack Blues Bieber, which I thought was a really cool name for a musician's kid. So, yes, my sister and I went to, which tour would it have been? I don't think it was the Purpose tour. I think it was the Justice tour. But he's been on so many tours. Did you say his name was Luz? Oh, no, I said his name, if you're talking about Justin Bieber's son, they named their son Jack Blues Bieber. So blues like the musical genre blues. You can be a model like on the TV show The Price is Right. I think that'd be a really fun job, not gonna lie, being a model on The Price is Right. Thank you, Sir Ooch. Gosh, it's been years since I watched The Price is Right. Ages. I grew up watching it. But I don't know if it's still going on. If you see me looking to the side, I'm watching my sister. I like supporting her lives. All right, let me close this poll. I'm so tempted to put another question in here, but I'm going to just save it for... I'm going to save my questions for later. And poll. There we go. So fun. Celebrities always have the weirdest kid names. Isn't there some kid named Apple? Yeah, I think Apple was... Gosh, let me think. I feel like Gwyneth Paltrow named her kid Apple. Hi, Megan. Welcome back. I didn't even know that you left. Or maybe you haven't left, but hello again. I just closed the poll in case you didn't see, or hear, I should say. I have not seen Billie Eilish in person. I've seen all the other artists that I listed. I wonder if there's a way to mark which one is correct. I bet there is. Price is Right, and talking about Minnesota reminds me of How I Met Your Mother. Oh, cool. I've never seen How I Met Your Mother. That's one of those like gaping holes in my pop culture knowledge, but eventually I'll get around to How I Met Your Mother and The Sopranos and what's the other Italian like mob show? The Godfather and The Sopranos, those two I haven't seen. Megan McCauley, I did. Oh, okay. So I'm guessing that means you guessed, or you voted in the poll / you guessed Billie Eilish. I would love to see Billie Eilish in person. She's so talented. I just haven't had the chance. I remember my sister actually, she spotted like when Billie was kind of coming up and releasing early music, my sister was like, this girl is so talented. She's a prodigy. She's like, I think she just knew she was going to be this massive artist before she actually blew up to be who she is now. So my sister got to see Billie Eilish at a really small local venue here in Minneapolis. She would never ever play at this venue now. She's like way too famous. It just wouldn't be able to hold enough people. But I remember my sister taking pictures and she's like, this artist is incredible. She's like the Gen Z queen. I love how spooky her music is. For reference, the character Barney was on Price is Right, and the character Marshall was from Minnesota. Okay. Got it. Okay. I feel like I'm broadening my pop culture knowledge from all of you here. I was scrolling in, I just saw the cucumber one. The cucumber one. I don't know what you mean. Marshall, the one good character on that show. The fall one. Are you talking about the video that I posted today? Gosh, I love this, going between two lives. One of these days I want to have my sister and I do like a side-by-side combo live where you have like two people streaming at once. I think that'd be really fun. Okay, that's what you were talking about, Lee Kendrick. Yeah, I've not been good this week about making shorts for the Polenta video that I posted. So I am gonna try to crank out a couple of those tonight. I realize it's already, gosh, like 11 p.m., which is crazy, but I think I'm gonna post like a couple shorts. I like your channel. Thank you, Megan. Listen to Kendrick Lamar. I love Kendrick Lamar. He's great. I might, I'm gonna run off screen and just plug in my computer because it's about to die, guys. Give me 1 second. 1 second. I don't know how it came unplugged. Oof. Okay. Listen to Kendrick Lamar, Megan McCauley. You have a lovely voice. Thank you. Sometimes I feel like it's not as like elegant as a British person speaking. I listen to a lot of British podcasters and I'm like, man, you guys have such a natural advantage. I feel like listening to British English is so pleasing, so nice. I think to Americans it just sounds so like posh and I don't know, fancy. But thank you, Sir Ooch. Oh my goodness. Can you do a British accent? Oh boy. I hope none of you are British, but let me see. I should like open a book or something. Because I feel like I can't just like make stuff up. I feel goofy. So I have this cookbook that I grabbed. Anything you can cook, I can cook vegan. Let's just read some stuff from in here in a British accent, shall we? Oh my gosh! Literally, the page that I opened to has the word London in the very first sentence, so I guess it's a sign that I should do this in a British accent. That's crazy. Oh my god. I guess it was meant to be. And it features Marmite, so that's British too. Here we go. Leek and Marmite cheesy wheels, inspired by the cheesy swirls at Popham's Bakery in Hackney, London. These crispy fellas deliver a double dose of cheesy Marmite goodness. I don't know what my British friends would think. I have a few who live over in London and other parts of the UK. They'd probably be rolling their eyes and cringing. I think every American can do a British accent based off of like what we see in movies, but I don't know if that means that they're actually good. So there's your British accent for you, Sir Ooch. You're right, you're welcome. I know a lot of British words and I knew Spanish. Nice. I speak a little bit of Spanish. You're back, Jesse. Welcome. Hopefully you didn't hear me doing my fake British accent. Oh gosh, you did it great. I think I could like play a role in a play or something with a British accent, but I don't know. I feel so goofy. I feel like British is easy though as an American. I have a harder time figuring out how to do like Irish accents, Scottish accents, Aussie accents, other ones. I feel like British is just so, it's in so many like period shows, historical shows. I feel like they tend to pick British accented English for like historical movies and shows. Like Gladiator, for example. That's my favorite movie. I guess I could have saved that as a poll question, but my favorite movie is Gladiator, and I feel like, you know, it's ancient Rome, and obviously they weren't speaking English, but when they're making these old, you know, these movies set in like the ancient times and it's in English, they always pick British. You're amazing. Thank you, Sir Ooch. Oh, I did. You did. Okay, you heard it. Oh man. It's all about trying to copy the accent of the language that you're trying to speak. You just have to do that sounding voice. I can speak Spanish as well. Nice. Yeah, Spanish is so, like, it's so useful to know here in the US because there's so many Spanish speakers. A lot of places when they're hiring for someone, like on job websites, it's like, we'd love if you could speak Spanish because our clients, our customers often need Spanish. Right? Like the British people sound so smart when they have that accent. Right? I want to be a gladiator. I would never want to be a gladiator because historically, just knowing what they had to go through looks horrific. Like, ugh, chariots with blades and fighting elephants and rhinos and leopards. Like, nope. Nope. All for the people's entertainment. Like, honestly, it's so cruel. I am very excited though about the Gladiator 2 movie that's coming out in November. Cannot wait. It has Pedro Pascal, who I love. Who else? Denzel Washington is in it. Pedro Pascal. No, I already mentioned him. There's another guy though, who's Irish. Gosh, what's his name? Paul Mescal. He's kind of an up and coming guy, but very talented. So, you know where I'm going to be in a couple months. I am going to be watching Gladiator 2. The thing is, I feel like I've listened to so many Scottish accents. Like, Outlander comes to mind. I don't know if you guys know, but it's like a series of books. It's been adapted, or there's an adaptation on TV. And it's set in Scotland, but then they time travel. But I feel like I've heard Scottish enough to the point where I can recognize it, but I still can't imitate it. I feel like it just turns into British accent. Okay. Gladiator comments. For Scottish accents, the Edinburgh, I think I said that right, Edinburgh accent is fairly easy to understand if you listen to it a little bit. The Glaswegian accent is one of the most difficult accents to understand in the UK. Okay, I'm going to say this in response to your comment, John. Um, I feel like so I love the Great British Baking Show. I've watched all the seasons, and there are some people who are on that show, and I'm like, what? Like, I can tell you're speaking English, but still, like, the accent is wild. I'm like, that was half English, half something else. I don't know what that was. Oh gosh. I feel like you have to be an alpha male to be a gladiator. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are the ones who like won in the arena and were freed afterwards. I think all the other ones got killed. Very brutal. Ridley Scott has been so disappointing lately. I will definitely be seeing Gladiator 2 in IMAX. Yeah, I agree with you, Haystacks. I felt really guilty and embarrassed last Thanksgiving because that Napoleon movie was so freaking hyped, and I love Napoleon as a historical figure. He's so fascinating. Just a crazy guy. And I was like, oh my god, if there's anyone who can do an epic historical movie drama based on Napoleon's life, it's Ridley Scott. And the movie was so bad. And I was telling my family, I was like, oh my god, we all have to go on Thanksgiving. We have to go on Thanksgiving. It's going to be amazing. And so we were all sitting there, and like, I know the history of Napoleon. Like, I know his dates, I know his battles pretty well. And my sister and her, like, they're like, what was that? Like, what was this? Because they don't know the history as well as I do. And so I was like having to just, it wasn't made well for someone who doesn't know a lot about Napoleon's life. And it was very like choppy. Like it just went like, it like jumped in between periods of his life. So that one was a dud. I was very disappointed by Napoleon. Sucks. And I was so like, I love Joaquin Phoenix, and I was like, he's going to be an amazing Napoleon. With Ridley Scott, just like they were amazing together for the original Gladiator movie. No. It was terrible. Yeah, I cannot wait to see the Gladiator sequel as well. I'll check it out. Thanks for the recommendation. I didn't know. Yeah, I think Ridley Scott is overall like good, but I mean, now he knows he's like so established that he can pretty much do anything he wants. And so I think he was like, I'm gonna take on Napoleon and do this epic sweeping movie of Napoleon, and it dropped. What am I trying to say? It flopped, not dropped. You are seriously gorgeous. Thank you, Jesse. No, you just have to be a slave to be a gladiator. That's the thing, though. Like, I think if I was around in those ancient times, I would not have wanted to be a slave. I would not have wanted to be in the Colosseum, fighting people, getting injured. I just probably ideally would have been like some peasant somewhere, just enjoying my life, enjoying rural Italy or North Africa, whatever. Be honest, did you spill the kakaletsu? I don't know what that is, Andre. You're a very special person. Thank you, Megan. I hope I'm saying your name. Megan. 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 I've never seen it with that spelling before. Good assessment for Great British Baking Show and the accents. Yes, I love Paul. Oh my god, Paul Hollywood. I have such an old man crush on Paul Hollywood. I'm not ashamed to admit it. He's so amazing. And I feel, okay, so he speaks with like a Liverpool accent where he's like, it's superb, it turned out great, it's perfect. It's like the very like flat like ease when he speaks, and I've heard him say like, it really works, it turned out perfect. And I'm like, okay, I think I've got a little bit of the like liver Liverpool accent, if that's indeed where he's from, but at least I can imitate Paul Hollywood. because he does speak with some of that accent going on. Hey, I think we had class together. Maybe. Maybe we did. All right, which one of you has a cracked Benny? I don't know what a cracked Benny is. You're throwing me some curveballs here, Andre. Chemistry. Oh my god. Jesse, you're shameless. I also was seeing you. I had my sister's chat open, or not chat, but I had her live open on my computer over here, and I saw you over there as well. So I was like, did we have a class together? I don't know if we did. There were Jessies in my high school and Jessies in my college. Oh my gosh, this Anna Karenina. Oh, it's such a dramatic story, guys. I forgot, like, well, I kind of know, like, the rough plot, but it's just not great, guys. Yeah, I told her that I saw that comment. I saw it and I laughed, and I think she laughed too. I've been, like, toggling back and forth, so I didn't catch everything that happened over there. Oh my goodness. Ooh, you guys. I feel like time just flies on these lives. Like, I was just about counting down, 58, 59, 1 hour, because I wanted to close the poll and let you know what my answer was, what the correct answer was to the poll. And now here we are, like 22 minutes later, almost half an hour later. My eyes are itchy. I wear contacts, so at the end of the day, my eyes do get quite itchy. You can kind of tell they're a little bit pink. I told her, the sweetest Ethiopian American there ever was. Thank you, DB97. I mean, the Ethiopian people, aka Habeshas, they're honestly like chef's kiss. They're so funny. They're so like, they just want to like cook you food, give you, like, brew you coffee, give you sweets. They're so funny. Also, shout out to the Ethiopian people. So some of you might know this, some of you might not, but Ethiopians are very, very, very good distance runners. And the Berlin Marathon, which is a marathon that's on my bucket list, I would love to run it someday. The Berlin Marathon was just yesterday. It was this past weekend. And the men's marathon winner was Ethiopian, and the women's marathon winner was Ethiopian. So the Ethiopians crushed it. It's usually a pretty stiff rivalry between the Ethiopians and the Kenyans. Like, the East Africans just dominate. I think they're just genetically, like, built so well for long distance running. But I have to give a shout out to my people, because they came to Berlin, they ate, and they left no crumbs, y'all. What's a cracked Benny? Got me curious. I had the same reaction, John. I don't know. I gotta go, Hannah. I have a class in the morning. Oh, okay. Well, thanks for stopping by again, Sir Ooch. I'm curious to know what class you have in the morning. But yes, it's late. I don't know if you're in the same time zone. But yes, I hope you have a good night and have a good class tomorrow. If you join me again, you can let me know what class it is you're going to. I'm having trouble with the alphabet. Can you help me? Because I keep putting you... Oh, man. Wow. Nice. You're too much, Jesse, but it's hilarious. I have a joke for all of you guys. Maybe I'll make this... No, I can't make this a poll, because the punchline would be one of the answers. But, okay, let me remember the joke before I try to say it. Did you, give me a second. I gotta say this right, or else I'm gonna mess it up. One second. I'm, like, formulating the joke in my head. Have you tried fufu? I came to America and tried it at the beginning of the year, and it was so nice with stew. Do you mean, like, fur? Oh my gosh, Rachel's here. Rachel, I was at your live. I had you, literally, I showed them your face because I have my laptop over. I don't know what the hell this went to. I mean, it's just a grass video now. But I had you on this screen while you were live. I'm literally, okay, Rachie, I'm literally about to tell them the joke that you told me, but I don't want to butcher it. Literally give me like 1 second. I have to get this joke right because I thought it was so funny. I'm just gonna go for it. What do you call, or it's like, did you hear about that super, super short psychic who robbed a bank but got away? That's like the lead up to the punchline. I don't think I do that really well. Let me say that again. Did you hear about that super, super short psychic who robbed a bank and got away? Can you guess the punchline? Rachie, you know it because you told this to me. There we go. Rachie said it much shorter than I did. Did you hear about that little psychic who robbed a bank and escaped? I love this. I don't think anyone's going to guess it. But the punchline is pretty good. I'll give you guys a minute. I'll give you guys until the clock says 1:28. So you got like 15 seconds to guess. I don't think anybody's gonna get it. Drum roll, drum roll. No one's guessing. It's a small, medium, at large, guys. So goofy. I hope some of you appreciated that because I thought that was damn funny. Thanks, Rach. Oh my gosh. Love it. So clever. Whoever came up with that joke deserves a Pulitzer Prize. Thank you, Jesse. Oh, okay, we've got John who says he's got a similar one. And then Rachie's got a riddle. How about John, you go first. Oh, okay, now Jesse's... What did the fish say when he hit the wall? God. I'm like running through all the fish types in my head. Like salmon, cod, tuna. Oh, I don't know. Jury's out for me, Jesse. Damn. Hi, Blake. LOL, the one I heard with the same answer was, what do you call a little psychic on the run? Yep. I love that. Damn. Yes, Blake. Oh my gosh. Okay, Blake, you got this one. Nice. I was completely drawing a blank. I was trying to think of something clever like tuna fish something or whatever. Hello, Blake. Are you new here? I just saw you pop up with damn, so I wasn't sure. I hadn't seen you before, but I wasn't sure if you were here silently up until now. Okay, so Rachie has a riddle. We need to hear the riddle, Rach. We'll hear the riddle, and then I should probably get going, guys, because it pains me to end these lives. It's so frustrating. But it is 11:20 p.m. where I'm at, and I do work tomorrow. So, welcome, Blake. Glad to have you here. I love seeing new usernames. It's fun to see the repeats, obviously, like the usual attendees, but then it's fun to see new people. If Rachie's still here, I want to give her like a moment to share her riddle. But if she doesn't pop in with her riddle... Oh, here we go. I have keys but open no locks. I have space but no room. You can enter but not go outside. What am I? I have space but no room. Oh, I've heard this one. You can enter but not go outside. Okay, I'm thinking about your riddle. Can you suggest a side job as an intermediate student? Ooh, that, oh boy, I don't know what intermediate student means. Like middle school? Because I can't remember like what is the working age like 15 now? Also, I don't know what country, are you in the United States? Because I don't know if you're outside the United States, I've got no clue what other countries' age limits are for how young you can be. You're not in the United States. So then I am no help to you, Dat Girl Duncan. Adore. New Zealand. Oh goodness. Wow. Yeah, absolutely. I am zero help to you in that department, Dat Girl Duncan. I don't know. Maybe, I mean, depending on how young you are, you could do probably like barista, Uber Eats, DoorDash, those kind of like quick side hustle type of things. I know some people who have really had success. All right, I'm going to come back to Rachel's riddle. I have keys but open no locks. I have space but no room. You can enter but not go outside. And then someone guessed a keyboard. I was thinking like piano. Oh, you're 14. Oh my gosh, you're so young. Yeah, boy. I don't know, 14 is pretty young. I did not work until college, so I don't have any good like teen job recommendations from my own personal experience. Sorry. And I'm not a Kiwi, so I don't know. I don't know what's like good side job material for you. Hanabi, make me a mod. Oh, yes. Wow. Sorry. Okay. Mod. Oops. Phone is being a little finicky. Rachel Gore, add as moderator. Boom. You were not working when you were 6. That is a lie. I'm calling that what it is. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is like ages, I'm like, it's hard to tell if there's like people who are just bluffing and just saying goofy stuff. Yeah. Yes, thank you, Rach. Thank you for raising that. Okay. Let's, is it a keyboard, Rach? Is that the answer to your riddle? I was thinking piano, but I want to hear from you if it's something else. Oh, wait, it's a piano / keyboard. Wow, I want to go back up to your riddle and read it just one more time. I have keys but open no locks. I have space but no room. You can enter but not go outside. Interesting. Okay. Keyboard. Okay, well, nice job, Jesse. Jesse got it. Okay. A space bar, but no room. Enter key. Oh my gosh. Okay, wow. That's what was, okay. My mind went to like a piano keyboard. So I was like, this still isn't checking out in my brain. A space bar, no room, enter key. That's so clever. Wow. Love it. You stretched my brain. You made my brain grow a little bit, Rach, with that riddle. And with that, guys, I think I should sign off because it's 11:25 p.m. I've been saying this to myself repeatedly now for several days where I'm like, I'm going to get to bed super early and load up on sleep. And it always gets to this time and I'm like, oh gosh, oh my goodness. How about a car for an edit? I don't know what that is. I went to the Renfest and the Riddler. No! No! Oh my god, I'm so sad to hear that. For those of you who don't know, the Minnesota Renfest is amazing. I haven't been in years, and that like crushes me. There's this guy who reads riddles. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, well, they need a new one then. Rach, you should be the Riddler. Stand on your tippy toes next time so it doesn't go over your head. Nice. Good night, Blake. Thanks so much for joining. I'll probably be on, I don't know, maybe not tomorrow night because I have to get up pretty early the next morning, but I'm thinking Thursday. I asked people this weekend what days worked best for them for like tuning into a live, and a lot of people said Thursday. So I think that'll be the next day that I go live. So tentatively, I will see you guys on Thursday night. Good night, Jessie. You are very sweet. Yeah, Rach, you would crush it as the Riddler. All right. I think that's everything as far as the comments go. I hope you guys have a great night. This was so fun, and I will very much likely be back live on Thursday. So I'll see you in a few days. Bye, everybody. And thank you for moderating. I appreciate it. Bye.